Good evening, VDC. Welcome to yet another Combine Showcase. We are looking at Expert tonight as we are getting ready to hop into the game today. I am joined on the desk by my good friend, Yeef. How you doing, Yeef?
Hello, Parsival. I've never seen you on the desk before. You've never hosted a Combine Showcase in your life.
Nope, never. Not once, not ever. It's never happened. You can't pull up the clips. But as we're getting ready to kind of hop into it here, it is looking like we are going to be getting into sunset is what it looks like it's going to be right now. So as we are getting ready to kind of measure up these teams, get into that team preview, get into the server, talk to me a little bit. What are you looking for out of the teams here today? And do you have any highlighted players that you're really looking to see how they do?
There are definitely a lot of these here that are looking to prove their worth. I think there are a lot of duelist players here. We might see like some double duelist on both teams. I know XKey loves to run his Yoru that he talks so much about in general chat. And then I'll see Cavino and number 32, I believe, are duelist players. I'm not sure about number 32, but I know Cavino is one, and I've had my he's looked pretty good. He's looked pretty good, so I'm very excited to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. So it is looking like those teams are about ready to get the action on underway. Nice and quick coming at you tonight. We are looking at Next Gen Mason, XKey, Enigma, Gibby, and Omni going up against Davin, Sergeant Swag, number 32, Trico, and Cavino. Like you said, lots of really strong duelist play in here, and it looks like we are hopping into map preview with that team select. So let's go ahead and kind of see what we're in for today. It does look like we do have a little Yoru play. I also see a lot of Sage.
I see 4 stages.
It is very possible we are looking at the fabled hidden tech of Sage Roulette.
Now we're getting serious.
Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't get more serious than this. When combines, now combines, and lots of Sage for combines.
There's a bit of normalcy on the other side, though. And there's a double duelist comp. There's an Omen, there's a Sova, there's a Vice. It seems like we're slowly phasing out of the Sage Roulette. But I think Trico is still locked in right now. I think she wants the Sage.
Yeah, if there's one person who's down for a good Sage Roulette, it is Trico. Over onto the other side as we're kind of waiting for that Sage Roulette to dissolve fully. I am a little curious about this comp. I like the double duelist. I like the Sova and the Omen here. The Cypher over the Vice, I think, is a really interesting choice, one that I didn't personally see coming. And with those Cypher nerfs, I think it's going to be hard to derive as much value out of that agent as that Vice. But really looking forward to watching Enigma and seeing how that plays out. On the other side, we are finally...
Trico's on Phoenix.
Oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've never seen somebody run it down, prepare yourself.
Yeah, well, I was gonna comment that her Sage was stolen by Andy. We have one of the strangest comps. There's 3 revives on this team. You got a Clovis Sage and a Phoenix ultimate, which you can all bring them back from the dead, I guess. Maybe not technically Phoenix bringing you back from the dead, because you another life, so really interesting to see.
Yeah, there are a potential of 8 kills to have to be had in order to take this defensive side down. As we're getting ready to hop into it, it looks like we're going to be heading into a full 5-man A-slam. The defense is probably going to try and leverage a little bit of this market control. What do you see in that it's kind of piquing your interest?
I think Andy's about to Grimwall over the window and the...
Well, as we get into it...
Yeah, breaks the dart. Look for a quick flash. Trico doesn't get anything somehow. And there's just a big fight right now. Flashes everywhere.
Absolutely. We are going to see that wall.
Yeah. He's not getting on top of it, though.
So it's just a tactical wall Sage. Nothing on top. Not going for the Grimwall. Not going for the kills. kind of just spreading back out over this mid. And Davin may have a read on it. That smoke does go out top mid, and it looks like we might be due for a fight here.
It looks like they're just gonna walk past the smoke. The smoke for the defense to conceal this market position, which isn't actually there. There's kind of no one behind the smoke. Everyone's either backside or on site, including number 32 lying in the rat corner here. Mason, is he aware? No, he's not. The first blood going to number 32, getting a quick second.
Wow.
Spike falling, looking for more. Cavino on site with
remaining.
2 headshots. And in mid, Davin cleans it up after trading out Trico. And that's a quick 5 duels on the round.
Absolutely, and for a round that was so slow to begin with a lot of posturing, a lot of util back and forth, that really ended in a flurry of blows there. Just that quick stab onto site and just a quick repulsion too. Number 32 grabbing 2 on that clove out of that corner is a really great job by them. As we are getting ready to hop into, it looks like a 4-man B main hit with that. You're just going to put that TP down, see if we can grab any control tiles. Dart is going to go out a main, doesn't quite see anybody. That Euro has so much mid control. We're actually going to see one really quick.
Okay, well, he is a judge. Cavino with the bigger shotgun. Mason can't let the shots really go his way. Number 32 behind the cage, looking to get something going here. Flawless kill on the Gibby. Enigma, the second victim to the judge. Omni about to be the third. No, it'll be Mason taking a little bit of damage. Quick kill on top of that with the Sheriff. Cavino with 3 on the round.
And some great plays by the defense there to really leverage that gun advantage and not really give too much away. So if you're in terms of an anti-eco round, really getting everything you want out of it. You're getting all 5 kills. You're not really giving up guns. You're not making it look sloppy. And you're going to see that might come back to kind of bite this attacking team, not being able to steal any of the guns or force any rebuys. So it looks like we are getting ready to go into an A main play. Might be voiding that mid contest in favor for a lot of presence here. Trico is going to push up. The wall goes up and does get absolutely just slammed by Xkey. Yeah, unfortunate by Trico there.
Plenty of damage though. And I mean, they should be aware that Andy is going to be here. Yeah, there he goes. Follows that, I believe, any damage. And on the defense side, Davin with the Outlaw trying to make something happen. I believe Enigma takes a little bit of damage, but not enough to be life-threatening. The flash is amazing from Mason, but the shots are not.
Wow.
That's quick kill. Oh, if that Cavino could have landed that, I believe both players close to him were both 1-tap to the body, but now it's a 2-on-4. Davin just has to inch closer to the Outlaw. Number 32 with the Sheriff as well. Able to collect some damage, actually. Wow. 2 kills. Both these players are so low on the attack. This could be a crazy conversion now. There's still a smoke online for number 32. Tagged up by the dart, but he's dead.
1 enemy remaining.
Oh, but Davin collects 1, looking for another. Such a low HP. Presence noted. He knows he's off the bomb. Smoke to get out. And 2 bullets isn't enough for Davin as Xkey, on his last breath, able to collect the kill.
Xkey held together there by bandages, a couple of jet cloudbursts and dreams, I think. Really able to show us some expert post-plant play, no pun intended. Really leveraging that time, saying, hey, you only have a certain amount of time. I'm just going to jiggle. I'm going to take your teammate away. And when you finally get one back, I'm just going to dance with you. So great plays there. Unfortunate from the side of Davin. And as it looks like we are going into kind of a B split here. Only 2 defenders on this side of the map. So you have guessed right. If you are the attacking team, and as they're getting ready to fast execute on site, let's see what happens.
Okay, with the stun to make a bit of stall happen. Paranoid to counter. The back site, number 32. Recreate some pistol magic. Get some more. Gibby is tagged up a bit, but Enigma on the lurk. Able to pick off the Sentinel and the other team in mid. 1-2 kills for number 32. Cavino with a 3rd. Suddenly, this round's gotten a lot dicier for the attack. Enigma and Mason both stuck in main. The spam through is immediately good, though. Looking for more. The tap. Baiting out the bullets, baiting out the spray locations. Trico, the flash is amazing. The TP out.
Wow.
Oh, nearly got 2, but Trico able to keep the round quiet for the attackers.
Absolutely. 3-1 heading into that 5th round off the back of number 32 going at the moment triple positive. Cavino as well, same thing. But when we're talking about these clutch multi-kills, I'm really looking number 32 stepping up, having impact where it really counts. Anywhere that the offense is, it looks like number 32 is there waiting or ready to retake with a 1 or a 2 piece. So it looks like we are going to see that wall might go out again. Trico's going to push up here, not quite going to find anything, but that does tell you, hey, no one is a main, so you can back off safely. We have a 5-man mid play. Drones coming out. Might have seen 1 or 2, definitely not aware of the full 5 stack. And with that smoke top mid dropping, we're going to get a fight here.
There's a first kill, traded out quickly by Andy, who has to completely take on the onslaught, runs out of bullets, and simply cannot do it all. But Kev looking to make something happen here. Bam through the smoke, number 32. It's another kill. And XT has timing them, and out of bullets to the judge.
Wow.
Cannot make the shots connect. Cavino with the secondary weapon. Shuts down the round, and that was a little messy.
Absolutely, and what a brave call when you are down guns, you're on that sheriff buy. Don't really have a whole lot in the tank, but again, who was top mid waiting for them? Who was those defending strongholds when you needed them most? Cavino, number 32 on that neon and that clove, really showing their strength here. And so as we are getting ready to look at potentially another B split with that late lurk on mid. Number 32 going to be there, waiting with open arms.
Yeah, through mid, the ult is popped. But onto the B site, the dimensional drift, noting his location. Number 32 falls, but a second chance at life. There's our first of the ultimate abilities to give extra lives, but I mean, he falls immediately. There's nowhere he could go, and XKey collects a second kill in the round, but there's still 4 on 4 now. Vino burning his ultimate, now has the Bucky, but Sergeant Swag, Andy has another ultimate to res somebody. Perhaps giving him a 3rd life. Number 32 is back on the stage. Andy and David fall into the... As Cavino pulling onto site, and Trico pulling in. I mean, wait, do they know where Mason is? They didn't seem to know where he was. The late lurk almost paying dividends, but
and that's right
for Mason.
And you're absolutely correct. They definitely did not know where Mason was, and you have to wonder if he gets that TP off, what miracles are potentially on the table there. But again, going back to it, I sound like a broken record, but number 32, a great opening pick there to at least get 1 and pull attention with the ultimate. And number 32 is the name and also the amount of first engagements they're going to have apparently by the end of tonight. So a really awesome defense over on the B site. As we are heading into round number 7, we're going to see that A main play again. Are they going to find anything? Let's see. Fast
aggression from XKey. Completely catches both players in elbow off guard. Very needed opening picks, and that's 2 guns picked up. Daven, only player in A-Link here. Holding down the fort. Just trying to make sure it can't get any extra space now. He does have his ultimate ability, but he's going to opt to take a duel, and the duel he wins against XKey to bring it into a 1-man disadvantage, but Mace through mid, completely unnoted, and Omni with the stinger. Able to get Pill and Enigma. Finishes out the round. Very needed Thrifty. 3 gun upgrades for 3 lives lived on the attack side.
And you're so right, Eve. A really necessary Thrifty there. You're down 5-1. You're heading into a round really low buy. You're really loving if you can take that Thrifty there, as now your economy is in a decent place and you can seem to start clawing your way back into a game that has been a defensive masterclass so far. And so it looks like we are going to see almost a full default here for going a little bit of mid control in exchange for some extremity control over by a main. We are going to see that Neon pretty much give mid immediately, but Trico and number 32 are going to be over towards top mid and ready for this lurk. However, that does leave the B side is completely able to just be walked into. So you are going to see that Jet scaling so much space, making so many comms, and with that Omen rotate, Mason is now set up with a great position to get 1. Does he? He does. TP's out, and we are about to be in a post plant.
Yep. Trico with the molly, trying to make Noise here, shots everywhere. Number 32 with another important kill, and Trico, I don't know if they know she's here actually, gets a kill with her life still in store. But Omni's gonna quickly put that to bed. Last two players of defense in the CT side, both with shotguns. Flat out smoke is ready. Somehow they managed to get two simultaneously, and Gibby has to make something happen, but he cannot. Andy somehow, some way, pulls off what I believe is a thrifty round for the defense. With a couple seconds left on the defuse, the shotguns just went absolutely ham in that moment. Oh my goodness.
And here we are praising that attacking side with a great thrifty, great fundamentals, great play calling, and then it all comes crumbling down. We see them get thriftied right back. The economy's in the dirt again, and you are just not in a place that you really want to be if you are that attacking side. We are in round number 9. The buy is good for at least one more round. And as we're looking at ultimates across the board, you do have that Sova for post plant. You could potentially start working towards Trico's ultimate here if you are on the defense, but it looks like we're poised for a quick fight.
Raider whips. Doesn't even hit the clone, but sizable damage done to him as well as David, who loses his life in the process. Another advantage for the attackers. Just kind of trying to get onto this site now. Kavino with the operator, noted. Gets away, shots through the smoke aren't going to connect on either player, but I mean, Mason just looking for the kill, just running, gunning at him. Two kills now. Number 32 falling, I believe, before he even knew what was happening. It's just Andy left. Scrapped now, 2 kills in response. Extremely doable. Number 32 is back. I don't know how many lives this guy has throughout this entire map.
It's actually 32.
Potentially. He might be on his 32 lives soon. I mean, Trico falls just to Andy, and number 32 now, wall to completely deny.
Wow.
Elbow angle, but Enigma on site, able to clean it up in lieu of that. Great shots from the attack, and we're in a flip-flop round now. 1 round for each side. Now another eco for the defense.
And really, really great play by Andy there. Being able to get 3 on the round, I believe, in one of those through a Sova ult, trying to dodge the Sova ult, still picks up the kill onto X-Key, and that is a really hard kill to get. So props to Andy, really starting to show out and come alive as we get into this round number 10. We are going to see another just full map control. Spike's going to be down in spawn. You know that means the default's coming. X-Key is scaling up a main and might actually run in to Andy here, but probably not with that wall.
I think they've noticed these fast A's work quite a lot, and they're going to use the dimensional drift just to put the cherry on top here. Noting, I think 3 players, perhaps more, and that's actually going to be their button to quit here. Rotate was already in as I was speaking about that, but Trico just has a classic. Perhaps she could get something going here, and she does. Armor in hand, eluded the gun off Mason's body. The flash not really going their way, but yet another ultimate ability, giving another life to Paranoia. Counter the aggression. The entire team is here. The flood could be amazing. The Hunter's Fury getting 1, trained out by Enigma. Kavino falls. Number 32 inside the smoke. Classic in hand. Right click is amazing. Enigma. Flash trying to not reveal his location, but Trico is aware regardless, and it's just X-Key on the flank. Also noted. And Trico with 3 delivers another thrifty round. I believe this is 3 and 4 now.
And if you're in the server right now, don't buy guns. Don't buy anything. Maybe a shotgun or 2, because it seems that when you don't have guns, you are almost guaranteed a round in this match. So I'm not really sure what's going on.
It just seems like a no fear kind of thing. Like if you have no guns, like they're just gonna run it down, and it seems like running it down is working.
If you have nothing to lose, you have everything to gain and nothing to be scared of. So really great 50 coming through again, and yet again Trico with a 3K. So as we're looking at a fast fight B main, let's see what Trico can do.
Yeah, Trico flash bounces off and flashes himself, looking for another one here. It hits on at least 3 players, but unfortunately not the 4th. And I mean, everybody is falling. Number 32, he's got another suicide red that thought he did. What the? Oh my goodness.
Oh, the timing.
Unfortunately picks the overheal at the worst time, but this stall is immaculate. The teams have arrived, and Andy able to fill the gap with David. Unfortunately, the rest of the map is now under defended now.
And with a minute left to play, you wouldn't mind seeing them try to take a little space here, especially with that wall going up. You don't really have anybody who's going to be able to get around that. As they're retreating Boba, there is a potential here for them to break wall and just have a free B site. We are going to see that defending team kind of hold hands as they go through spawn. And just as I say that,
they're kind of treating the wall as guaranteed info, but Ace just knifing it out. They're out of range, and that should be noted on the map that they've broken the wall, but I don't think anyone's noticing the defense now. Now they have.
30 seconds left.
That's rotating. The camera is team flashed. It's okay though. Sight is gained.
And unfortunately, with how long they're taking to put the spike down, they're going to get full market control if you're Devin and Andy here. We are in a good post-plant position. Enigma and Mason holding the cross. Enigma might swing. Just gets the info. No kills. Dark goes out. Isn't going to scan anything. Mason picks up the first. I don't know if they saw this over, though, but it looks like Mason's trying ready for it. Gets swung. Devin can't find the kill. Mason, 2 in the post-plant, and an incredible round out of those attackers to bring a game that was 6-1 at one point to a 7-4 with 7-5 possible and on the table, Yves.
Yeah, I mean, I've been very noting of the attack players thus far, but both the duelists doing their job. I've never seen Mason on Yoru. I thought XE would have picked that up, but I mean, it seems to be working out right now. I believe they have a lot of first bloods when they push this A site, and I mean, it's like it's about to happen. But there's a shotgun here. Well, it's gonna be noted now. And he needs to get out of there, remove the dart as well. Slow to mitigate possible aggression and elbow. X key just a little late in the flash. Hits Andy. But so what? Oh, wow. Okay. I'm not sure how that has happened, and suddenly it's very advantageous for the defenders now. Mason caught his TP animation, falling first. And Andy with another kill onto X key. Both duelists are down. For more, Cavino, perhaps the Guardian rated lower as a gun, but able to get the kills. 2 now on the round for him. Picks up the upgrade. Enigma gets 1 so far. Cavino has to make sure he doesn't overpeak here. His teammates are nowhere near to trade him. 1 on the flank now. Noted. Tripwire.
Here we go.
Collects onto Enigma.
Great time.
Getting another. Exceptional timing on that. The caged pressure. The advance into sight. Enigma looking to swing on a Trico here, but the flash is too good. The shot's a little messy, but Trico just flashes off the timing and completely catches Enigma. Great attempt, but unfortunately was not to be.
Not to be, indeed. And is there anything harder to dodge than a Phoenix flash that you're just not ready for? Knowing how long that round had gone on, how many fights Trico had taken, and there still being a curveball available, you gotta feel frustrated if you're Enigma, killing the ult, getting so close, but just not being able to come up with it in the end. And as we're looking for that flip now, we are back onto pistol. We are going to see a very heavy mid play, a little weaker towards the A side if you're the defense team, but you're putting a lot of your resources top mid, and in this case, that's actually probably going to help you. So we are going to see Mason as well as Omni potentially get into a fight here, and let's see what happens with Mason.
Behind the pillar. Oh my god! He hit them. Okay, and he dies for it. Price to pay. Trips on site, Trico. Flashes himself again. I'm kind of losing my mind. But Cavino does a quick little 360, but in main, X key not noted. Gonna be walled off. Oh my goodness, what is happening? Cavino gets 2 in CT as well. And it's just Gibby left in the 1-on-4, now 3. Cross held. And a chaotic round. Goes the way of the attackers now. 9-4.
Chaotic indeed. I love the idea out of Xkey to try and dash into the wall there. Unfortunately, the rest of the team not quite onto the same page, and even with a couple of flashes donated towards you by Trico onto our own team, still not quite really able to capitalize. It looks a little disjointed on that retake to try to prevent that plant. But as we do get into it, we are gonna guess the stack a little incorrectly. You're gonna at least get half points because
The judge there, Mason.
and Mason is unfortunately just walking into so many mid at all times.
Yeah.
Omni's gonna try to take the fight out of market, but this is not really where you want to be. You're gonna see Andy just leave. They're calling A sites open. They're calling that there is 0 resistance on the map right now, and you're just gonna see that rotate come through. Number 32 is gonna pick up that flank, get one step closer to that resurrection. Omni does have blind here, a couple of pieces of util able to be used if you can get into position, but with the gun disadvantage you're at, you really have to think that you're just looking for some economy damage. And a great shot by Trico.
I mean, Trico's just going for ecos here, looking to get that Phoenix ultimate online now. I'm not sure if they know where X-Key is. You could get a very nice timing into elbow, perhaps for some exits here. Yeah, number 32. Oh, barely note the position. The share shots do not connect. A little bit of an upgrade for Cavino on his secondary weapon.
And if you were in the server right now, one person you do not want to see on the other end of a gunfight is number 32. Popping up to 15 kills here. Does have those 12 deaths, but taking a lot of very important fights and being very selfless, I've noticed, with how they're putting their life on the line in order to kind of get Cavino set up or get those spikes down, really get their team into a position where they can win here. It does look like you're going to see a fast Neon play through mid, potentially pinch. Omni and X here actually ready to punish this, and yeah, Omni's gonna hit a great shot on Cavino. Trico is going to pop and get ready to have that flash ready for this site. Cypher trips are here, they don't know where. Slow goes out back site, Trico peeks. Flash not out yet, and Andy is down before we even get into it.
Okay, number 32, just with smoke. Gets a quick little kill on X-Key. I mean, that's fine. That's how this game works, you know. This game is very skill-based, and we've never had any RNG moments. I mean, it's a 2-on-4 now, 1-on-4 now.
Spike down.
And Trico just left to fight against what is basically COD zombies. And Enigma just swings back sight and takes her down. Like, not even being noted. I mean, it's about as clean as you can get for.
Yeah, about as great as you can. And unfortunately, Andy dropping there early with the res is not really something you're really happy about. You would love to see the patience kind of coming out, waiting for that wall to go up all the way. But if you are that defending team, after the amount of rounds that you've kind of been losing in a row, 3 in a row before you're able to pick that last one up, you are really, really grateful to stem the bleeding, kind of put some bandages on there, and let's see if they can get back into it with this fast A hit coming into Mason.
Yeah. Gibby also in elbow, and Mason just falls again in his teleport animation. I'm unsure if he has the timing down on that, but Gibby holding down the fort, getting 2. Both elbow players are down. He's got plenty of space to play around with, but Andy gonna sit him down before anything gets too crazy. Omni, position noted, sound cue heard. Trico, aware of the position.
You will not kill my ally.
That's another res used on the number 32 now. To the icing on the cake here. I don't know if you even needed that, actually. It's a bit doable for Enigma. Killing the David at number 32. An off angle here. Not noted. The res actually paying off now. As it got a little dicey there for a second, but
it absolutely did. And with Andy being on what looked to be like sub 20 HP, you're actually probably a little bit happy that that res got invested early so that the pressure could be applied before they could actually get back onto that spike control. And absolutely just crazy raid boss treatment for number 32 here. You have infinite lives, it seems, infinite HP, infinite gunfights, just swing everything. We do see that ult come online.
He has not dead yet as well. Like, I mean, he's got another res. X-Key flash, but the start doesn't actually scan him, but Trico still aware, but not until...
Still gets one.
Yeah, I mean, Daven, unlucky for him. X-Key able to get one. There's possibly a spam opportunity there for Mason had he seen the gun barrel. But I mean, it's looking to make something happen here. Flash out is good. The shots barely connect. Number 32. Mid. Res not popped. Now it's a 2-on-3. 2-on-2 now. Trico with 3. Phoenix ult online, perhaps
as well.
for an aggressive play, and that's exactly what she does. Omni with a judge here. It's a Bucky, actually, but information gained regardless. They're going to know not to mess with that now. It could have been a round-ending blunder if they pushed that. Some spam here could go away. Couple miles. I mean, there's going to be both pushing top mid, and Omni is taking this timing through the smoke. So much information gained, and they know exactly where both players are coming from. Trico, chip damage onto Enigma, starting to swag. Andy has been taken down so low, slow, and Wall both stall the flood out. But Omni is here early, TP popped. Paranoia sends. I mean, the spam is damaging on both sides.
Wow.
And both kills go the way of the defense in what is a bit of a miracle round. I feel like that shouldn't have been close to winnable with positioning of the attackers, but great shots from both Omni and Enigma.
You really would think so, especially, I think, combined in the server at that point, there was maybe 100 HP across the board. Combined. And so to be able to retake that, after a questionable decision to me to wall off A side and push B there, when you got confirmation on two people being market, because you heard one with the Bucky and one with the rifle. I really would have liked to see them to just wall themselves in and go take A and take better post plant positions, but it looks like an A slam is going to come in now. Another team flash out of Trico, as Xkey is going to be in a little danger, might pop out, gets the denies down to 3 HP, and it looks like the site might just be free.
Yeah, just one knife left in the chamber, looking to make something happen with that. And we've seen team flashes, we almost got team stun, now a kill through the smoke. Omni with a trade on top of the box. But I mean, oh my goodness, they haven't even cleared Mason. Somehow he gets out alive.
Into Narnia.
Counter, yeah, he just went away, but Gibby has gotten a kill on the Cavino now. I don't know what just happened. I don't know why Trico flashed that, but I mean, sure. Mason, Phil gained. Just breaking the wall here. I mean, time. And Nick was on the plant. Omni just stifling the push. They have to get on. They have to get on. Spike diffuser is down. Time on the clock. Omni just sticking it. I don't know where Trico's going.
Trico might be playing her own game to the beat of her own drum in potentially her own server. Some very fun team decisions there to, you know, really blind Andy, because, you know, well, and to explain it, if Andy can't see the enemy, Andy doesn't get scared and then can swing and kill everybody. And then Trico likes to do a little charity. That's what we do over at KC. So really donating around there, and you can't really hate on that. So as we are going to go through mid, we might see this early dart is going to clear out pillar, not see anybody, and they're actually going to forgo market and push Omni here. What can Omni do?
Run away.
Yeah.
I mean, he could take the fight after. There's a bit of a gap in the wall now that it's fallen. Oh my god, Xkey just went flying. And number 32, oh my goodness, nearly got caught out in the middle of like 3 crosshairs, but able to get his life. Not too much hassle, but there's a double flank now. Gibby could be the first one to take contact, noted. I don't believe Mason is noted though. XT with the trade is amazing, and Andy has to fight a war in CT. Can't get one. I mean, Mason, he's on the flank, but he doesn't have to do anything. Omni's just got 3. Number 32 on the site, needs to go hero mode, but he cannot. Enigma cleans it up, and we're closing the gap here.
Slowly but surely we are, and Mason with the attitude of every ranked Reyna that I've ever had in any of my games of they're never going to expect the second lurking duelist. And so you gotta think that they were in a great position to win that round, even if Omni doesn't go big hero mode and doesn't pull out 3 there from that CT position. So a great play by Omni, ripping 3, living top mid into another fight, into taking CT, into really being the hero and the anchor for this team that round, as they kind of hop up to 16 and 16. Now one of 2 players at that 16 kill mark, and you have to think that with the way things are going, this offense could get really shaky here.
Yeah, I mean, Omni wasn't having the greatest game before, but he's definitely picked up the slack now. Mason, I mean, that's like 5 times he's been killed in this TP now.
at least.
I think he needs to get
You
the hang
will
of that.
not
But
kill my ally.
Rez in for Trico now. Advantage gained. Back onto the attack side. But I mean, number 32 looking to perhaps equalize that. But the smoke player on the other side is good. Trade it out. Still an advantage for the attackers.
Absolutely, and it looks like they're just gonna, in a fight where you have to walk into chamber trips, they're going to opt out, push over towards A, but they are pushing into Omni. You have the 3-on-1 advantage, but it didn't seem to matter last round, and hopefully it can have a little more impact here. Trico is going to get her ult with that, or just go ahead and pop it quick. Knocks X key off. They are going to find Omni. Gonna die to Trico, and Trico's on position to get the third as well. Not quite seen. Probably going to get cleaned up by Andy here. Nice, clean, great shots all around.
Yeah, I mean, it was great ult.
Match point.
Clear out the site. I mean, it's honestly kind of a bonus that she got too. I mean, it would have been good to note that she was on top of the box regardless before she swung, but I mean, it was him, and then she swings into the site, and Omni is just not aware of the short position.
And you gotta wonder with XP dying top box, like you'd like to see Omni potentially maybe tuck a little bit, but when that pressure is on, it does feel like they're coming from all angles. So great job from Trico there, getting the out value they can. It does seem like we're gonna see a little bit of a slower round. Kavino is gonna go ahead and run up into Market here, gonna come face to face with Gibby, and let's see who comes out on top.
Goes in, bullets go in as well. Kavino falls, and it's the lone player in the Market with him. It's just the full 4-player push out of B main now. And Mason is sitting in backside. Gibby's taking a lot of poke through the box, I believe, but I know, but he's aware. I mean, what a shot from number 32. I mean, that had to have been crazy if only with replays for customs, but unlucky Riot. But the Clove decay in takes Gibby down from 7 to 1 health. On the other side, it's a great shot. Oh, I didn't realize what was happening on the flank, but number 32 falls. Trico with a trade. I mean, both players on the flank now, perhaps not noted, but I mean, Trico to win the game would have to 1-on-2 4K, and she's just biding her time. She knows Omni has to make the move first. Completely owns him, and 4 on the round. Trico wins the game and takes the match MVP with her.
And a 4-piece chicken tendy. Now, full credit to Trico. You have to be really happy with that Phoenix play. And I mean, you're looking at the lobby. Who had the most kills? Trico. Who had, it looks like least deaths? Trico. Most team flashes? Also Trico. So really taking all the stats across the board there. Taking the 4-piece chicken tendy as that last round to finish that 13-8, and unfortunately a little bit of a fake comeback. We were really hoping it was on, but unfortunately just too little too late to overcome that deficit.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I wasn't familiar with Trico's game. I don't know.
Trico's on my team. I also was not familiar with Trico's game.
Look at that, 0 first bloods.
lowest death count in the lobby. Entry Duelist 2.
This is incriminating evidence.
This is incriminating evidence. I'm going to go post this in our general chat. But you have to be really happy if you're a lot of the DEs. All jokes aside, giving Trico some crap aside, great play by her and the rest of the team. Number 32 really showing up and showing out, going even, but it almost feels like one of those cases where stats do not tell the entire story. As well as you see Davin with 11 assists. Unfortunately, a little bit less of a firepower game for them, but 11 assists is nothing to scoff at in a 13-8 game. So a lot of these D-even FAs really came and showed out today, and we're really proud of each and every one of them for putting on the show that they did today.
Absolutely. I'm glad that wasn't just a blowout. It was looking a little dicey after the first couple rounds, but it turned out to be a pretty solid game.
It sure did. As we are getting ready to wrap up here, looks like everybody is hopping out of the lobby. We want to shout out our wonderful rest of our media team, Snail as on our observation, as well as 2H3 on the production. Shout out them. We really appreciate it, and we could not do what we do without them. As it is looking like it is the end for our expert combine showcase. You got about 20 minutes till combines go live for everybody else. So on behalf of myself, Click Some Heads, have a great night. Yi, if you want to send us off.
Expert. Something like that. I'm not good at this, but have fun in combines, y'all.
Have a great night. Be good to each other, y'all. Peace out.